Okay. Um, I kind of left off with being confused about like what I wanted to do with adding notes into the book. But like I said, I took some time, thought about it a little bit, and I'm not gonna have it live in here. I'm actually gonna have it live in here. And under here, I'm gonna build an add button that resembles the uh, adding books feature, but it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. I'm not gonna like try to copy and paste one to one, do anything. Um, what I'm gonna do is wait a second, and I kind of tried to filter out some stuff or like all the errors in the console to make it more readable, but I think I need to do a little bit more. Let me check where this is. Let me check. Okay. Right here, this key, V4. I'm just putting in UUID keys in here so that nothing is triggered. Um, yeah, so that nothing in here is triggered whenever. No. Sorry, that's my cat. Um, everything. Oh, I get why this, because I haven't made any changes in the actual like contents of the note, but the last modified date is updating because I've added it to a book. So that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Um, let me try something. Oh, okay, that's not available yet. Huh. Let's try this again. Yeah, I can't push it like that. It's happening at 199, but I'm not sure why. Oh, whoops. I'm not sure why. Let's try it again. Oh, wait. Huh. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure why that would be throwing an error because these are identical. The notes and the books, they seem to be identical, but hmm. Hmm. Oh well. kind of feel like chilling out a little bit. Also, one thing I plan on like incorporating more, I feel bad if I have to take breaks, but what I may do is just go ahead and get used to taking breaks and not trying to like jam in a solution, because it, one, that only takes more time, but two, it only makes things worse. Case in point, yesterday, whenever I was trying to figure out a solution, I probably should have taken a break instead of trying to like force a solution, because at some point, whether I knew it or not, I was kind of just trying stuff out that really had no substance to it. So, if anything, I'm going to start taking maybe like 15, 20-minute breaks in between coding. So, yeah. But in the meantime, I may mute up and turn on a podcast in the background, because I really don't think that I have too much to talk about. But just to reiterate what I'm going to be working over right now, it's going to be this. It's going to be adding in this feature to add in existing books into here. And whenever, say, for example, there's going to be an add button right here, a modal similar to this is going to pop up, and then in me adding that right here, that note is going to pop up right here. And yeah, I'm going to try to build that out today. I don't know how long it's going to take, but at that point, I would be able to push it and like be able to confidently push it to GitHub. So yeah, let me go ahead and start this up. Let me mute up. Let me check Twitch and YouTube. Everything looks good. Yeah, everything looks good. Okay. Alright. And I played a podcast yesterday, but just to repeat myself, I like these podcasts, but I don't really agree with everything they say. There is profanity in it, there's cuss words in it, but it's all entertainment, so yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up right now.
Views and opinions expressed by this podcast, as well as its hosts, are for entertainment purposes only. I repeat, it is not serious. It is not real. No one is exposing, revealing, indicting, or telling you anything about themselves. Also, we do not encourage you to try this at home. We are trained professionals who do not have your best interests at heart, or our own. Enjoy the show.
We are live, nigga.
We live.
Turn it on. We got a doozy here today.
We got action.
We got action.
We got action.
We got a
doozy.
Boy, do we
Out
have a
the
doozy
gate.
for you today.
Uh-oh.
Ish be keeping secrets.
No, not ish.
Yeah.
Well, how about happy birthday?
Happy
birthday, Ish.
First of all, happy birthday to my uncle,
Well,
Ish. Yeah.
Hey, he kind of kept that a secret too for a
50
minute.
years old. What I got?
Happy birthday, kid.
You look good, too. You look good. I see you filling up the spot back there. You trying to fill it up. You trying to spray it.
Added some extra seats in there.
Yeah.
Come on in,
Yo,
y'all.
you
Come
mad.
on.
You mad, yo. Yeah, man. Come on, nigga. Of course. You look good.
You a fool, yo.
Ish is meeting niggas in Invest Fest and not letting niggas know behind the scenes so we can fry them up.
Yo, bro, what's wrong with
I'm
you?
a snitching.
You not snitching. You instigating bullshit.
Of course, I don't want to instigate anything, but
right, cool.
a lot of times, you know, I just want to say happy birthday. You know,
Thank you, brother.
I can
I
speak for
appreciate it.
everybody up here. We appreciate you.
We do.
Yes, you know,
Likewise.
your presence, your knowledge is important and instrumental
Your wisdom,
to helping
King.
this ship.
That's right. We need
Run.
our OGs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
We need our OGs.
Salute the OGs.
Promised land.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?
This nigga Joe put a fit. Yo, that
Flip
nigga,
took something today.
yo, what's wrong with you? Yo, because you know what? Joe was a funny nigga
This
too.
nigga had some Jack
It's
Daniels.
just, yo, he files, huh? Nigga was putting fist up.
Nobody knows what you're talking
I
about.
don't want to say it. 'Cause,
Then shut up.
all right.
Nigga crazy.
Fuck God, happy birthday though.
Thank you, bro.
Happy birthday.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
I don't even want to ask you, but you got any birthday plans?
Nah.
I hate when you do that too. Like, stop. Then you gonna come in, yo, guess what I did? You gonna say like
the
he be doing
space.
some, he be doing some old, hey, yo, he do some old school 1974
I
shit.
took piano lessons on Mars.
Yeah,
Yo,
he
you stupid.
he
yo.
do some 1974 shit where you say what you did without saying what you did. Like, hey yo, Ice, you guess you know, I fucking met this nigga, my man. You know my man. Where you saw him at? Oh, I saw him at the Apollo. Where you at the Apollo? Oh yeah, I went there for my birthday. Like stupid shit like that. Like he don't want to tell you, but he fits it in the sentences.
He
Fuck
do that.
you, nigga.
Yeah, he do
Happy
that.
birthday, we love you, nigga. And you look good too. Woo.
Pardon me.
He said, whoop.
Good. That's a fresh one.
Yeah, that's new.
That's a fresh one.
Little, bro.
The guy in
Birthday
his
fit.
He got that from the website. The cotton.
Yo, stop touching me.
Joe, feel that?
Yo, what's wrong
How you
with
feel, man?
yo? I'm
Can we get a cake for this nigga? I want to throw cake in this nigga face. I want to turn up today.
You throw the cake, guess what's coming right behind the cake?
Abuse.
Uppercut. Yo, what the fuck you talking about, nigga?
Nah, I'm just happy to see everybody. That's all.
You got your music queued up, some inspiration or something?
Oh, nigga, Russian niggas is.
I'm not.
Yeah, dude, Russian.
It's his birthday. He's on time today.
He on hot.
You ready to go?
I'm not on time.
Stop looking around like you thinking to say something, nigga. We know, yeah. You know my man said play it. It's his birthday. He call whatever he want, time after time, nigga. Nines.
Yo, Mel got Nah, not yet. I'm intro on this pod. I'm super focused for 2020.
Wow, this shit is right there.
Stop. I thought the last thing you would want to talk about is foot and ankle wear. See, this is why I need my shades. The little sink back don't even work without the shades. All right. Snowing out here, huh? We got some snow finally.
We got action.
We got some snow. It's my first time seeing my neighbors. I thought some of them cribs was vacant. Nah, niggas was outside.
No, you didn't. There's too many nice cars in that neighborhood.
Yeah,
Ain't no vacancies.
Yeah, this is a bit I'm doing.
You knew though. You just want to attach a face to the Lambo. That's cool though. Go ahead.
My bit was more comedy based, not finance based.
Oh man.
Oh my God. Yeah, them niggas was out there snowing. See, look, get back.
Shoveling.
Shoveling.
Shoveling. Yeah.
They was out there shoveling.
Don't let him phase you. Don't let him phase you.
It's tough. It's tough. He's still going.
Set it up. Set it up nice.
Wait. So I got in my car and I turned my windshield thingamajiggy on, and that shit wasn't working. Mad ice still.
You shoveled?
No.
His back is bad. He can't bend.
Pause.
Hey, yo. How you know I can't
How you
bend?
know?
Oh, so you can
How
bend.
you know I can't bend?
So you can bend.
I'm not.
Hello, Pepe Le Pew. Nigga, you look crazy. Stop. I'm fry you up today. I'll fry you up, nigga.
I look good.
You look a Hawaiian
All 20
carpet
all-
salesman, nigga.
Very Sesame Street.
You
Very
like
Sesame Street.
Big Bird's pops, nigga. You like Oscar the Bird Grouch, nigga. I'll fry you up. Stop.
Oscar the Bird.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The way you putting shit together these days when you get money is different. You try to match the yellow with the hat.
I worked on my bit all week. All week long. I worked on my bit.
All right, sorry. We sorry.
It's on. It's going. Nah, y'all win.
What you be
Nah,
saying?
y'all-
Yo, you're a podcaster. You gotta get around it.
So you turned
know.
off the
No, please.
I'm gonna show you niggas what it's like to be focused. Let's get focused, man. Nitty, yeah. Worked on a bit. look, he can't think about it.
Yeah, I'm mad at y'all. I had a punchline. All right, it's fine.
I've never seen corduroy sweats before.
All right, yeah, let's get back to frying me. Come on, what's up?
Nah, it's good. You
Those
put that
aren't
shit together.
corduroy.
They're
That's
not
more
corduroy.
like
You put it together.
it's more like
Ribbed.
They cashmere?
What type of shoes are those?
Thank you. Sick of these goofs. Yo, what would I do without?
Niggas hit you with the corduroy. The niggas hit you with the corduroy.
He fresh back from shoveling Buffalo Stadium.
He look like
Yeah, I wonder.
those people with the hats and those people in the forest that cut the trees wear hats like that.
Them niggas was throwing snowballs at the Steelers.
Facts.
I wanted to throw some too, nigga.
Yo, I can't wait till we discuss football. That is so foul. But if I have to shovel the snow in the stadium,
I'm throwing snowballs. I was just helping out.
it's happening.
I was just helping out. You
It's
said clear the
happening.
stadium.
They had a snowball fight that
The
motherfucker.
Steelers niggas turned around. It was nothing you could do. It was mad snow.
What you gonna do? What you gonna
They
do?
didn't run out of snow.
No.
Oh,
Shit, no.
They threw a lot of snow at them.
yo,
Yeah,
nah, they
nigga, the whole
disrespected.
stadium was throwing snow.
They didn't. The
I ain't gonna
stadium
lie.
couldn't shovel the stadium, so
They
the fans had to do
disrespected
it.
all y'all teams.
They did.
No, we're not starting with football.
No, we not.
No.
We not. No, we are not. So let me get this bad boy on a go.
I got 7 kids. I'm their daddy now. I don't like to clean. I love dirty bitches. I smack the shit out you. We gon' fight. I'm a hoe. I'm a pimp. I'm broke. I got bread. I'm homeless. You can live with me. My titties hang low. I like chocolate udders. I don't like to cook. Ramen noodle. Fuck you. Win.
Yeah, I mean, we all have a real nigga moment together. Salute, salute. Shout out to the first and last time listeners. Shout out to the hate listeners. Shout out to the ladies, always doing it for the ladies.
I woke up out that coma 2001. About the same time Dre dropped 2001.
West Coast, what's really good?
Aftermath presents
Game, what
nigga
up?
with an attitude.
What happened?
So that was 1999, but carry on.
Yo, pause. Sometimes don't interfere in black shit. We don't need your knowledge. We don't need your truth.
They fried game up over there.
Series and all eyes on me. I watched the death of a dynasty. So I told Vibe magazine, working with Dr. Dre was I had visions of making a classic. Then my world turned black. Like
Shout
I
out
was
to
there
wherever you
first.
might be listening from.
It's kinda hard.
Shout out to all the subgroups out there.
West, coming back from his fatal accident to beat making and rapping, but
Everybody shoveling snow right now. What up, what up, what up, what
it's
up?
gonna take more than a bullet in the heart
Wait
to
a
hold me
minute.
rushing in this 40 ounce. Letting the ink from my pen bleed. Cause Martin Luther King had her, Aaliyah had her, Left Eye had her. So I reached out to Kanye and brought you all my dreams. Cause I love you.
Let it go.
I'd like to welcome to the stage the lyrically acclaimed.
Come on, man. Y'all know this is a New York Bias podcast. Big Mel, I got you. We ain't gonna keep game on it. Fuck they talking about. I'm not flip. I'm not flip.
Strike two.
Give a warm round of applause for the notorious.
Real niggas only all around the world.
Notorious B.I.T. ladies and
Real
gentlemen.
niggas only all around the world. What's good? Moment of silence. Tell your girl mute up for a second.
I like that. When I was young,
She don't know the struggle.
Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt. And
Hey,
alligators.
shout out to all the
You
niggas
wanna
wearing
see
fake
inside?
shit. What up?
I see you later. Here
All the
comes
scammers
trouble.
out there.
That's that nigga with the fake. Why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place.
Hey.
Play your position. Here come my intuition.
Niggas
Go
can't
in this
fuck with
nigga
my winter
pocket.
playlist. They can't
All
do
his
it.
friends
They can when it's
watch.
snow
And hoes
outside.
watch. Here comes respect.
Come on, man. We here.
What's up? What's up, Control? What's up? I'm just vibing. How you living? How's your morning doing? playing a podcast right now. Oh. Why not that good? Oh. Okay, it's not the battery. I wonder why it wouldn't be turning on. Has it had this problem before? Hopefully nothing happened with the motherboard. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully nothing happened with the motherboard. An SSD maybe, if it has an SSD or hard drive, something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm about to say, sending my well wishes, thoughts and prayers, hoping everything goes well with that. But with that being said, are you gonna go live today? Okay.
Or they might be next. Look at their name, big man, they never try, so we roll with them, stole with them. I mean, loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch, the milks with chocolate. Hey, Oshkosh and blue and white duck.
Yeah. Real niggas on their way to work right now. Everybody out there grinding, getting to it. Shout out to all you niggas fucking networking, linking and drinking, building, all that bum shit y'all was on a few years ago. You heard? Microphone check, 1, 2, what is this? Feeling good, feeling great, happy to be here. Blessed to wake up with breath in our lungs. Affirmations for y'all out there. Positive vibrations.
New Flip and Mel.
Flip and Mel. Even though I did find a drop for you. I gotta see though.
Whoa.
I did find a drop for you. I got one.
Hey, yo, nigga.
I got one for you now.
Try to get me out of here, huh? Where my drop at?
Well, any week you could go. Like, I don't know. You are erratic. Last week was tough. But we made it.
It was bad last week, right?
Oh, my God, it was tough. You had to see my talk with Ian.
How bad was it? Thank God I'm up.
We here, though.
You held me down.
My man. You my man. I love you. Yo, what episode is this?
691.
Welcome to episode 691 of the Joe Budden Podcast. I'm so happy to be here with y'all today. I'm your humble, gracious, grateful, highly favored, or lowly favored host, Joe Budden, here with a few of my nearest and dearest. To my right. Come on, man.
What we got?
Please. These boots that Mel wears here and everywhere. Flip calling them the time after time nines. It's easily probably joke of the year for me so far. Oh shit, man. We have Melissa Ford. Mel.
What?
That is such an appropriate name for them boots. The time after time.
What? Why don't you like my boots?
I love them.
Yo, you are such a Karen.
It's like he's been walking. He's just been walking a lot. I love him.
That's the point. They're vintagey.
You sure it's not really vintage?
No, they're not. They're not actual
It looks
vintage.
nice,
They're
and
meant
you look-
to.
and
They're
you- and you
She
look
stopped
wonderful.
doing the videos. She
Anything,
said, fuck it.
Man, anything pertaining,
Let me get these.
anything pertaining to footwear and sockwear, I don't want to have no conversation.
That's
you
true.
Look, you look amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. They're comfortable.
To her right, her brother. Yo, let me let y'all know, I'm only here for silliness.
I see it.
I'm not here for nothing serious. I'm only here to be a jerk.
This right here is where I would add the functionality And like I said, it's going to be similar to this, meaning that it could say blah, 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 like all this stuff, but it's going to show up live right there, like as if it were already in the book. Oh, because it already is going to be in the book. Like, whenever I do add it, that's where these functions come into play. Whenever I do hit one of these buttons, these right here, either it's going to add it pops up right there, and in adding that, it's going to add it to the notes field in the book document, in the Firestore document. So let me get to that. Thanks for rocking with me.
We have the amazing Big Queens, Big Flip in the building. Salute, salute, salute.
Damn, y'all niggas ain't happy to hit.
Oh, my bad.
That nigga's on pause. Like, he's still here? That nigga's just foul, son. Oh, look.
Idiot, yo.
Oh, shit. Shout out to Corey. He's my only man in here now today.
To his right.
What's wrong with you, yo? Hey, yo, what's wrong with you, yo?
You may have seen him in Newark. Home Depot, Lowe's, Wawa, gas stations all around America.
Might have been on the phone with him for hours.
You seen him at InvestFest,
At the strip club drinking water and Red Bull.
And lollipops.
Trader Joe's, all them little white spots, Cracker Barrel.
Barrel in the cracker.
Oh my God. Whoa. Oh my God. Antoine.
Antoine, what the fuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, Newark's finest, the birthday boy himself.
Fool, son.
Ish is here today, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy shit.
Idiot.
Oh my God. Big Freeze in the building, huh?
Big Freeze.
Fuck they talking about?
Ugg boots. Okay.
It's cold out.
Poe is here too. Niggas tried to pull out their boots. I see what y'all did today. They trying to take Park spot, man.
No, we not. Nigga, it's cold out this motherfucker.
And last but certainly not least, Big Parks, Big Parks, Big Parks. Elmira's
Yo, you
finest in the
growing your
building.
beard out? You really looking
am.
Paul Bunyan and shit. And you got the little tight beanie on.
Yeah, man. It's cold out.
I hear you.
It's cold out.
Hold on. And to our left, the man with the plan. The one that got money and put things together just because he can.
I didn't need any help with the.
Yeah. No, I'm not done. He upgrades his jewelry whenever he wants. Mm-hmm. And you know who he is. And you none of us could front. That nigga.
Oh, you rhyming.
You a poet?
I'm a poet, yeah. I might as well do the poetry because y'all niggas laughed at me. It's not me. Round of applause for the boss. Who pays the cost? Joseph Budden. Yeah, welcome. You look good.
I feel good. I feel good. That's the important part. Thank you for that. So happy to be here today. So happy to be here. And shout out to you fans out there. Mm-hmm. Salute, salute, salute. Peace,
Patronies,
love, health, wealth, prosperity. Shout out to the Patronies out there. Shout out to the ladies again, just because I see y'all. You should always be seen and heard. How y'all feeling? What's up? What's
Feeling
up, man?
great.
Feeling great.
Feeling fantastic.
Great week. Snowing outside.
It's about time.
I want to go to Mel's block and make snow angels.
I think you should.
Yes. Tell her come downstairs. Tell her come downstairs and make some snow angels. Just feel youthful again. I mean, not saying you are. Sorry. For me to feel youthful again. For me.
Yeah, you're not gonna beat the allegations.
Yeah. Y'all gonna bail me out.
They fried your ass up in their spaces.
Oh, he did? Damn, I've been in spaces in a while, man.
Flip
Who?
ass
Who?
up
Who?
in the spaces. Oh, I don't know. I wasn't looking at the screen. I was just hearing voices.
okay.
But boy, did they fry you up something good.
That made you feel good, right?
No.
Yeah, it did.
Well, I do like that people having free space to kick our backs in, but it never makes me feel good when they start frying y'all up, or me.
It's okay.
It hurts sometimes. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? How's your personal life? How's your private life? Your work life? How's your spirit? How's your text inbox? Your DMs? The request part 2? How's your fridge looking? Is it empty in there? When you go downstairs for a late night snack, is there nothing good? Ran out of Pringles, chocolates, Kit Kats, Sour Powers? How we feeling? Shout out to everybody out there using one-ply toilet tissue. Shout out to y'all.
Or not.
Nah, they out there still. They out there still. Hand ripped right through. Now you got the thingamajiggy. Now you got the thing on your fingers. Now you got the thing on your fingers. Shout out to y'all, man. Come on. People listening from all different walks of life. How y'all doing? Come on, talk to me.
Good. What'd you guys do with your weekend?
Amazing, bro.
Holiday weekend. Any big plans?
It was.
You forgot MLK.
Y'all niggas are just
MLK
in your
Day.
own universes, huh?
No, yeah.
You don't even acknowledge MLK.
That's fucked
What he
up,
do?
son.
We know Jonathan Majors threw a party that day. You know.
I wouldn't say anything's bothering me. It's just trying to figure this thing out. Because I need to keep track of the IDs that are already in here, so that when I press this, they're already. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. You don't have to apologize for anything. But I need to make sure or check if these notes right here are already in here, so that when I press this, it's already as if they're added in. So in these available notes, I'm not sure what I would do. Oh man. Because these notes already have IDs in here. So, like, Now I don't know why they're doubling up. Why what's going on? With this, because these are two different things, two different arrays. Like, that's 246. Let me think about this a little bit. Let me try to just make one. No, it's not gonna let me do it. Please. if you were here before I cut my mic off, but I don't know if you're in the podcast, but I don't know. This podcast is kind of helping me lock in, helping me focus up a little bit. So if it becomes too much, tell me to turn it off. But I'm probably gonna turn it back on.
No, I'm just being sarcastic. No, the way he been shouting at Coretta.
You know I work, dog. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I get to it.
Yeah, we got such a great show lined up for y'all today, man. A doozy. A doozy. We can get to it. If we all watched in real life, we shouldn't let y'all know about it so readily.
I was just watching football all weekend, so that was the extent of my excitement, and it wasn't very exciting because we lost. But we'll get to that later.
Same, too.
I mean,
and I was having a little tiff with my girl. It feel good to do that when football is on.
Oh, it's easy.
Oh, my
That's
God.
easy.
That's the best time to do it.
That's an easy fight.
Oh, you want to fight now? Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
You ain't gonna call?
It's 3 days of football now.
Once they flex that game on
And
Monday,
Valentine's Day next month.
Shit.
And Valentine's Day next month. How long you want to play it? I got 20 days in me.
Who started the fight?
Who gonna fold first? I was wrong.
Oh, then,
Wait, how long did it take you to
She
admit
can't
it?
wait for Valentine's Day then.
I was wrong.
Okay.
Then she can't wait.
Oh no, I didn't admit it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
You crazy?
Okay.
I go down.
Okay.
I go down. You ain't just doing that. We gonna give it a few days
I
first.
go down. What does that mean?
I go down with a fight. I pick all the other options first. Get defensive, get loud, run.
Reverse card. I'm sure he threw a couple reverse cards.
Everything else first.
That trying to flip it card is usually the one.
Yeah, I do that.
That one normally
I do that.
works.
I tried it. Oh,
you really? Yeah, you.
I tried it.
You was dead to rights if you could.
Yeah,
that
no,
one don't
it
work.
was wrong. It was wrong.
But none of it worked.
It was wrong.
Oh, so she happy for Valentine's Day coming up then?
Oh, yeah.
Because this is like your apology. She listens to the pause, so she know you're going to
No,
acknowledge
we good. We good.
Oh, you're good?
I
Okay,
don't-
good.
I ain't Keno. I don't use the airwaves to make sure my shit is straight at home. We good.
Shout out to you.
Hey, Chops Keno.
Throw my man Keno under the bus. Go ahead.
And shout out to Keno. And I don't want to throw nobody under the bus in 2024.
Oh, stop it.
I'm taking the under
I
parts.
tell you, I'm not doing it.
for sure.
I'm not doing it. We are so zen-like.
Nigga might have upgraded to a train. Left the buses home and threw
No,
them
I'm
under the train.
taking a page out of Big Itch book.
Oh, thank you.
Told you, you're an inspiration for me, dog.
OG.
You are OG.
That's the OG.
Like, you an important.
Got you. It's cool. Yo, I'm with you, dog.
What we got? Wherever y'all want to start. A lot of shit happened. This Molson Drake shit was hilarious.
That was the highlight of my weekend. I'll be completely honest with you. I watched that interview and then I got real high, went to the store hungry.
And start thinking about the song.
At the
Think about the
grocery
shoes?
store, which is
Wait,
terrible.
did you go? Wait, did
No,
you
never
go to
do that.
Target? You didn't
No,
go to
no, I
Target?
didn't go
Okay.
to Target. There's no Target right by me. So I went to the grocery store high and hungry, which is just
Worst shit ever.
the
Terrible idea.
worst idea ever. But as soon as I walked in,
You saw him.
this store has everything.
Anything you need.
And there was so many
So
SKUs
many
in there.
SKUs.
Oh, man.
Is Drake hip hop?
Drake is pop to me, in the sense like if I was in Target in Houston and I heard a Drake song, it feels like a lot of his music is compatible with shopping. Or it's shopping with an edge in certain instances.
Fair. I like Drake's music, but I understand exactly what you're saying.
Of course, I mean,
It's
I
it's
get it.
commercial, entertaining, fun, good,
It's
formulaic music.
It's
likable.
likable.
Likable music, yeah.
It's likable. Your most is hilarious.
But is
Hilarious.
I'm gonna leave you alone. We're gonna move.
There we go.
Yeah.
She gave him out.
She did.
She gave him out. But at this point, he's laughing uncontrollably.
So many products. So many SKUs. Look at all these SKUs. So many products.
So much merchandising, so
Oh, I
many
love this-
barcodes.
I love this mall. Look at this place. I mean, look at this place. They have everything. Everything's here. Everything here.
What's up, Rushy? What's up, Rushy? How you doing? Hope everything's going well for you. That's good. That's good.
This is great. It's a new Drake. You hear it? It's great.
New Joe Biden.
Okay. What happens when this thing collapses?
Uh-oh.
What happens?
Oh, now he's getting his capitalism
Yep.
bag.
The columns start buckling.
When it
Are
all
we not
falls
in some
down.
early stage of that at this present hour? Are we seeing like the collapse of the empire? Buying and selling. Where's the message that I can use?
Right.
You know, what's in it for your
Of course. Yeah, of course.
Hip hop.
That's hilarious.
That shit was great.
That's hilarious. Yo,
New Joe Biden.
salute to creative hate, man.
I'm about to say, and it's hate.
It's hate, but it's hilarious hate. So that's a win for me. As a consumer of content,
I love that 2024 is.
I use OBS. I use OBS for live streaming and recording. I keep it pretty basic, but I do have an extension in OBS to allow me to multicast to YouTube and Twitch. They have it on their GitHub. The only problem that I had with installing it was making sure that OBS was the latest version, because I was using an older version and I was having trouble with the install of multi-streaming, multicasting. But once I updated the OBS to the latest version and downloaded the GitHub repository, it was pretty easy at that point. It's pretty plug and play. That was my only advice if you're having trouble installing it.
Is about finding creative ways to hate.
Why do you guys classify that as
Support
hate?
Step on my shit. Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, please go ahead.
No, go.
stepped right on him with the time
Is
after
it-
times.
I think I'm getting the flow of today. Go ahead, seriously. I don't even remember what I was saying. Please.
I know. I was literally asking a question because I mean, like, you said it, and then you were saying it.
Saying what?
That it's hate, and I just
Oh, it's hate.
It's
It's
hate,
definitely
man.
hate.
He's-
It's definitely
he's
hate.
criticizing and making fun.
Drake is hip hop, and this is hate.
Yeah.
But I'm with incentivized hate. I'm with incentivized hate. Common is Moses' man.
Mm-hmm.
What else needs to be said?
Got it.
I saw also
to
some
that.
screenshots of an Instagram post or something where he said something about
Where he said something slick about Mos Def.
I'm not trying to impress Mos Def or some shit along those lines.
Okay.
Yeah, you and all your Mos Def fans. That's what it. You and all the head of the Mos Def fan club.
Yeah,
Got
some
it.
shit
is
like
what he
that.
said.
Yeah.
He does that where he takes these digs at like the Lyrical Miracle guys, but he came up on the Lyrical Miracle guys. So I mean, it's like I can't say what it is because I'll be attacked for the next month. But you see where I'm going with that. So this is incentivized take.
Got it.
It is.
yeah.
You got the whole club fucking singing along to Stay Scheming. That was my favorite New Year's Eve record this year. The whole club singing word for word. How you think I'm supposed to respond if you started asking me about Drake and you did that to my man Common? That's one.
It's a good one.
Two, and this part I guess you had to be outside for. Raucous was the antithesis of everything that was happening creatively in music. Like the whole
Commercially in music.
Yeah, commercially.
Commercially,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Creative.
Like Raucous was creatively too. Raucous was like an embodiment of like the roots, what they do. Like they wasn't trying to be y'all. They was trying to say
They were
something.
anti. It was anti. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the whole shit was built on. So if you listen to this and understand the end part of what he's saying, I mean, it's true to form for him.
Go on.
Now, I also don't believe that he said anything wrong. I don't take anything that he said as a diss. Drake is that. The diss part comes because you know how niggas feel about people that they think are that.
Tonality.
The people that come from, no, not even the tonality. You know how a lot of the MCs feel about this. DMX expressed it. People have expressed this
Mad
before.
people, yeah.
And Drake has always responded. He's never felt good about that.
It's hate.
It's hate.
It's hate.
But it's good hate.
Sarcasm.
It's good hate.
Yeah.
It's good hate.
That was the context that I was saying.
And it makes sense. and there could be truth in the hate. There could be
the
truth
best
in the
hate
hate.
has truth in it.
You can't say he ain't hip hop though.
Facts.
I didn't say that.
Oh no, I'm saying he did.
He didn't say it either, really.
He said
he's pop.
He's pop.
But he didn't say whether he was or was not hip hop.
But he didn't acknowledge
They
it.
asked him a direct question.
Yeah.
And he didn't answer it.
Yeah,
He made
that's
jokes.
True. He deflected.
He did.
He answered the question with
a
by
deflection.
But
answering
even at the-
something completely different.
Even that deflection was hate.
If I say,
If I say, yo, are you hip hop?
no, if I say it's
Pop.
Ice black, and you say Ice is white, you answered it. So when she said is Drake hip hop,
No, that's different.
He said Drake's pop.
But hip hop can exist in pop, and pop can exist in hip hop.
True.
And does.
It does. I agree.
So it was an indirect answer. He didn't directly say no, he is not hip hop.
Got you.
He was just saying you're a different type of hip hop. That's kind of what he was getting at. But
It ain't even so deep for me. A lot of these niggas that's
They
like,
feel like that.
MCs, they just don't fuck with y'all.
But do you think it comes from a place of
A lot of the MC dudes look at a lot. They do what you do, so they could just see through some of the shit that other people can't see
I think
through.
they
And
doing it
they think that shit is goofy. They think y'all are goofs.
I think they
It's
look
okay.
at it. They're doing it for different reasons. That's why. A lot of the hip hop, like those types, are doing this for the love of the sport, the love of the game,
The arts,
I want the art.
artsy
I want to
nature.
be the best. And a lot of these
It's
other
deeper than
niggas
that.
are trying to get rich. And
deeper
they
than
want to
that.
be the best at something totally different.
In my opinion, how I receive this, it's a little deeper than the competitive aspect of MCing.
No. That's
These-
not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like a Most Def in them, when they rap, they are MCs. And they're looking at anybody that's not rapping to try to be the best MC as something different.
I think it is deeper than that too, though.
What I'm saying to you, I received that. Deeper than that is the foundation of MCing and why it began.
Yes.
And that's what I think they focus on. So when he gets to his consumerism point, and I don't even know if he was, when he talked about the pillars falling, and it don't matter because it still applies, I don't know if he's talking music business or the world.
I think he means all of it.
But
I think
they
it's all of
both,
it.
I think it was consumerism.
they both apply.
Essentially.
It applies to both. So when he started talking about that type of hip hop, like what that is, what he's asking is, what are you gonna do when the purge comes? Like, who's gonna do what? You niggas that's just making slaps to dance and for whatever self-serving shit you got going on, cool. But when the real shit come, who's gonna say something? Who's gonna take action? Who's gonna protest? Who's gonna not take the money? Who's gonna try to build something for the betterment of the people after us? That's what I received from what he was saying. The slaps is cool, but then what?
If my goal,
And not enough musicians take that.
He's speaking.
Take that.
He's speaking from the standpoint of like a purist kind of mentality.
But I think this is my opinion. I think that we all initially start as purists. So I think even
I don't know if I agree with
well,
that.
not everybody,
Not today.
especially not today. Not today. You're right. But I would say that when Drake started off in hip hop, I think Drake was a lyricist.
He was
of
rapping
hip-hop.
over
Cool.
Dilla beats and
Absolutely.
Little Brother shit.
So now, when I become successful and I transcend this one demo and I start reaching the masses, I'm trying to appeal to all of my fans, not just this one small pocket of fans where I started out. I evolved.
what Hov said, truthfully, I want to rhyme like common sense. But I did 5 mil, and I ain't been rhyming like common sense.
I hate Hov being introduced to this because Hov is the antithesis of this.
I disagree.
I totally disagree with that.
Hov at every turn outside of music shows you who he is by how he shows up for other entertainers,
Oh, no, I was talking
other
about music,
rappers,
yeah.
his philanthropy.
Oh, no, I was just meant music.
And I would say even in the
Because
music,
even
though,
that, he got to the music, it took him to another point that allowed him to now do these things. He went commercial too.
I'm just
yeah,
saying.
but even in the music, even on the albums he went commercial, Volume 1 and Volume 2 specifically, he still had Preem and Mark the 45 King and Eric Sermon and people like that producing and making hip-hop records on records that had commercial records.
And his Alicia Keys record was his first record to crack #1. So, I mean...
Hard Knock Life ain't go #1?
No.
Really?
Well, we have to check that. But I know when Empire State came out, they said this is his first #1 record.
Single, I'm sure, yeah.
Hard Knock Life was a single.
But another thing, back to the Most Def and the purest.
I don't know if Hove is even accepted mainstream. I'm sorry, Ice, but off of what you were saying, I'm sorry, I'm stepping on your shit. I don't even know how accepted Hove is in the mainstream without marrying B.
That's possible. That's a good point.
I agree.
But, go ahead.
That's a great
No, I
point.
was saying back to the purest. Those like a Most Def, speaking on what hip hop was built on and everything. The part that they get stuck there.
Sure.
A lot of people, excuse me, sorry, y'all. A lot of people forget the part where hip hop can evolve. Yeah, when y'all started hip hop, it was in the park.
Empire State of Mind was in fact his first number one.
Hip hop is a global thing now. It ain't just in the park no more. So it's people that ain't never been where hip hop started in those type of environments. They can't relate to that. They never been there, but they are a part of hip hop because it's reached way beyond where it started.
True.
At no point am I saying Drake is not hip hop.
No. I'm just saying to the people, to the people that only focus on where it started and the element of in the beginning is to ignore the evolution of what hip hop is today.
1000%.
That's what I'm talking about. And a lot of people get stuck in that particular mindset where it's this is where it came from. This is okay, cool. That's where it came from. But we talking about where it's at now.
That's true.
It can't stay there to get here today.
That may be valid, but I don't think that is the basis of Moses' argument.
I'm saying a lot of those purists tend to once somebody gets too. Hold on, let me just finish real fast.
Go ahead.
Once any of these acts that become super successful on the commercial side and cross over to pop / hip hop, which is what you got to do to get to that level, those purists always tend to paint that same argument at them.
True.
Every single time, it's like you're a sellout. You did this. Hip hop ain't that. Well, guess what? It is now.
That's a myth.
It's happening.
That's a myth because you've never heard them do that to Kendrick. You have not heard one OG do that to Kendrick Lamar. There's a reason for that. You have not heard one OG outside of Nas when J. Cole let Nas down. You've not heard one MC make any claim like this against them. There's a reason for that.
Is Kendrick doing number one numbers and crossover pop numbers like Drake?
I'm not checking.
No, he's not. I'll answer the question for you. He's
not to that level.
I'm talking about that level.
I don't think anybody's doing numbers like Drake.
So what happens is to get to that level, you have to expand outside of just hip hop.
You have to appeal to a wider audience.
So it makes him the easy target to shoot at every time because none of y'all have done it.
That's true. And I think that's some jealousy shit.
That's a scapegoat.
This is a fact.
That escapes the point of who's gonna do what when it comes down to it.
Kendrick. To answer your question. There you go. We got people to do that.
And that is why I think Kendrick skips those accusations.
It's two-part. It's because of that, and like I said, he's not doing that.
We've seen these niggas do it. We've seen Cole get up and go to wherever the thick of it is where they marching after black people get murdered and walk amongst the people. We've seen it.
Yes, 100%.
I think that is...
But Cole hasn't reached commercial success like Drake.
Nobody has.
Yeah.
But that's what his point is. I agree with you. Drake starts at a purist. But at some point, back to the Cat Williams interview, you get an opportunity to either walk in this room right here or not. And that is what I hear from him. So when they start talking about the war over there between them and why he's not saying nothing, that's what he's getting to. If you're going to skip the basis and foundation and all the elements of hip-hop, cool. But just know there is a line drawn between y'all that do that and the MCs that do that.
Oh, and I think
it's not just based on sales and finances.
I think the person that knows
it's based on having spine and balls.
I think the person that gets to that line and makes the decision to walk over there sleeps well over there. They fine with that.
Drake mattress is expensive. I know.
I'm just saying, like ain't nobody. It's not a knock to him.
He don't
to say,
lose sleep until one of the niggas like this highlight this, and every time they do, he tuck his tail. Every time somebody hit him hard, gut punch, any one of the MCs, he tucks his tail.
Tuck his tail as in what? Because he replied the most.
He replied. You thought that was like a tail tucking
What you
kind of
want to do?
response?
Jump on the record?
Well, I mean,
he probably gonna do that too.
What the reply is?
I'm not worried about
but look,
it.
and we're in the today where nowadays, if I hear or read something about me, I have to reply today immediately. That's what they got the black screen for. That's what they got the Instagram.
Yeah,
for.
but
this ain't the 90s.
all that shit is cool, but the reply is internal. Too many niggas focused on fucking clips and reels and what we saying to Instagram commenters The reply to what Mos is saying is done inside of you. When you go to bed at night, just the voice that you hear alone, nobody even got to know. That's the reply. Who cares what he got to say publicly about this? He's him already. Pop star, rapper, whatever you want to call it, that path is carved. Mos is also him now in the path that he carved.
Correct.
True. Which is why his reply was, Drake's reply was, because when you're dealing with one of them who just is solid in the spine, it's only but so much you could say.
It wasn't, the reply wasn't antagonistic. It was like.
You can't antagonize Mos Def.
Yeah.
You can't.
I have a question.
He don't give a fuck about none of this shit.
You can't do it.
Seriously does not.
I have a question. Do you think that, as times change, the big artists,
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
they are not humanitarians anymore? Because, back in the days when Michael was big and all that, they was outside. They was fighting for humanity. All the rock stars or even some of the hip-hop stars in the early days, they was on the front lines. So do you think it's today, that the times has changed, that people don't want to take on that?
Yes, I think that people are making too much money.
Absolutely, it's way too much
get
money.
political.
But Michael was making a lot of money singing "Heal the World" and "Walk with them niggas." And
Michael Jackson was different though.
But I also don't think
hold
he
on.
was making Drake money. To be clear,
What?
You said what?
Drake is like a multi-billionaire. I'm not sure that Mike hit that status. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Michael Jackson was making the equivalent to Drake money.
Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like 80s and 2020. It's 40 years different. So with inflation and all that other shit.
Maybe so.
Michael
Maybe so.
Jackson was him.
No, question.
No,
Listen,
I'm saying,
I'm not.
I'm saying
that the music business is shitty, and he was probably getting bad splits because
No, but
he's been signed since he was
his
9
outside,
years old.
also his outside deals and shit like that, like the catalogs that he owned and stuff like that. So like that added.
I don't want y'all to get caught on this point because there's deeper shit at play here.
Yeah.
I love y'all Michael Jackson example, especially in what we're talking about right now.
Great example.
Michael Jackson is the person to kick in the door.
Yes. True.
To make dynamic changes
For
across the board
For everybody.
for everyone.
True.
And after him, we have Rick James, Prince, Whitney, Luther, and fucking Lionel Richie. To change the rest of music after them is what I think Mos is saying. To your point,
True.
If the game is full of Yassins, we probably have some changes in how contracts are formed, artist rights.
I agree.
All across the board, from record sales to fucking publishing to touring to licensing to syncing.
I think they both need it. I think they're both.
Well, that's why it's better to do this. Like, there's no point in trying to diss Drake because he's a better asset than he is a foe.
True. I think they're both needed because I think you need the Drakes to just show how valuable we are. I think you need the Drakes to show how powerful we can potentially be. If you only have the Moses, then they're looking at you like, yo, dog, you not worth. I don't have to do what you know what I mean. You not like the Drake's coming out.
It's a little more juice.
You know the problem though. You need you need a Mos
team.
You need
a Drake.
Right. You need a Mos to be able to show that you can do it without the machine, the system. That's what you need, because now what'll happen is you get a bunch of Moses, and then you look at the Drakes and say, yeah, but getting down with the machine gets you this.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are going to choose that path because they're going to say, I want to walk that way.
Yeah, but the machine version of Mos would be Kanye. So you could still kind of offspring your way to that stratosphere by your backbone.
It's a great point. But one could argue that pre last 4 or 5 years Kanye, you could say he was a Draker.
No.
Who?
To me,
Kanye was?
How
No.
so?
pre like in a political way. Like most is talking about politics. He's not really talking about music. So before Kanye's last 4 years, 4 or 5 years.
Oh. He went on MTV and said George Bush don't care about black people.
And
he was on the front line.
And he also made a bunch of records
Yes.
kind of saying that same shit.
Remember that issue?
He did.
Okay. I think when your public life starts to
not reflect the shit that's in your music, now what?
Then people start to look at you as like a
Kanye's in Target. Kanye has transcended.
There's a Gap, all types of
that's
shit.
What I'm saying. So Kanye's music has transcended this little one pocket of hip hop in the Bronx. He's in Target. He's in Foot Locker. He's mall music too.
Yeah, but I think to Joe's point earlier about what you do with it, Kanye has kind of always stood on certain principles in terms of politics, in terms of a bunch of shit. He speaks his mind.
Oh, he does. I would agree with that. He speaks his mind, but you can't say he's on. Yeah, it's relative.
So, like Joe said, like with Drake, it's going to be internal.
Go ahead.
Do you think that if he does speak out or take a stance, that it will affect him in any way?
Yes,
absolutely.
You are aligned with too many brands. You are aligned with.
You don't even have your own voice.
I think that he's overthinking it. I think that he may think it would affect him.
I think that he'll come to a point, hopefully he'll come to a point where he realizes that LeBron is bigger than the NBA. So LeBron could literally get on TV and say anything he wants to say, and the NBA can do absolutely nothing about it.
True. And has. So
I think that Drake may not understand that he can do the same thing.
That's a good point. Corey said he's not American, which is a good point. Is a valid point.
That's a great point.
That's a good point. It's a good point. So I think that we just don't necessarily know sometimes what these people are doing. Drake might be giving millions and millions and millions of dollars to people in Canada and just don't want the props. Drake might be helping whoever we don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like nowadays, everybody is not the public philanthropist.
But sometimes it's good to see it, though. It's motivational to see it. Sometimes showing that stance and
you don't know, you leave the room for the gray.
I agree with that. And you inspire people under you to do the same thing.
Yes, of course. Yes.
I agree with that. He could be, that. Like Jay-Z and Beyonce and them be doing a bunch of shit. And if somebody don't tell, they never gonna say a word.
They
be doing
anybody
mad
that
shit.
get picked up at a protest,
Other
paying
people
for lawyer
forward
fees.
telling that shit.
But Jay's still on the front line with help.
Some people see through some of that shit, though. I mean,
that's true.
That's exactly the point that I was trying to make earlier about seeing through some shit. People in that ballpark of most can see when someone is attempting to appeal to anyone in the world. So if you were doing those things, those people would assume that they would be front-facing. So if they're not, you leave the gray area, you leave the room for those people to say, you're not doing a fucking thing. And not that I'm saying he has to, but it is highlighted that when it's your turn to stand next to Mike Myers and address the president on a Fox broadcast that would say something where there's a script, what are you going to do? That's just all I'm getting from the most.
And especially today,
what are you going
after
to
what
do?
we saw with Kanye, I don't know if a lot of people will do that. I don't know
If
Drake would do
Kanye
that.
didn't have some mental health shit going on, then he may see different results.
It's true. Yeah.
Now, if Kanye don't have those same alleged mental health things, do you think he goes out on a limb that far left?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's been doing
It's in the DNA of some people. When his mom was alive, he was.
No, it's
Yeah,
definitely
he
in the
was
DNA
it's
of some
documented.
people.
Yo, but hey, let's
1,000%.
take it on a smaller level. Let's take it to a nigga, a hood level. Okay. Don't it feel good when you out to know that if the fight break out, the people that you with will swing?
1,000%.
Yes.
In the simplest of nigga terms.
Stay there. But when you start alienating them niggas, that looks different.
Expound.
So the relationships that you, let me reverse that. The relationships that you build with your niggas come from the park. We play basketball in the park. Nigga, you had 85 cents. I had 60 cents. Amongst the two of us, we're going to get 2 quarter juices, a big bag of potato chips, and a Snickers. And we going to split that. We going to bust that down. We going to get a turkey and cheese, cut it in half, cut the slice of pizza in half with a 2-liter soda. All of that shit comes from the knee high up. When you start talking about people like Kanye West, we don't necessarily have that sandbox relationship. So you don't really have no niggas going to the club with you that's going to swing. I don't give a fuck what your principles are. We haven't built that up. So that's why he's standing on his own over there.
He's not looking for camaraderie, though. He never has been. Like, he looks
Says
at him.
who?
He looks at himself as a leader
Who are you talking about right now?
Kanye.
Yeah.
1,000%. He's not looking for anybody to join his cause. He doesn't give a fuck if you do or if you don't. He is doing what he wants to do. That's just him.
I think that's 4 years Kanye. I think the older Kanye pre 4 years was starving for validation from the outside. Starving.
In some aspects, I agree.
Starving.
In some aspects, I agree, but at the same time, in a lot of aspects, he was, like she said, a leader.
A trailblazer. Album one, Trailblazer.
Yeah, no question.
But I think that Kanye had pivoted into some other shit.
He did around the. I guess we would put it around the Kim era.
And success does that.
It's not a Kanye talk.
True. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No, success does that. Even with Drake, I think we said Drake started off spitting that shit. But once your audience grows, now you have other fans that you have to. You can't say the fan that was down from the hood is more valuable potentially than the.
Hold up. I need to make it so that this value in here is true. If it's true, oh, wait. If, let me think about this. I need to reflect in here. No. Screw that. I need to ask this again. Oh. Whoops. Okay, alright. Come on now. Wait a second. In here. Let me think about this. Because say for example, would I use something like this? Like, So truly, I would be doing this again, and then on click, set is added. Yeah. And if it is added, do this. That would make the most sense. Wait, let me try. I'm really confused. Because it's way different than implementing it here. I need to first check like I need to make sure that they match up. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Actually, what I put equal to true, and the same could be said right here, equal false. Could that work? But on click, I would like cannot create zero property. So it does that. Could I replicate this? Put that right there. I'm just trying this out. And here, and here, and here. Oh, it's not going back. Okay. It's not going back. Oh, this is difficult. And I feel like it shouldn't be as difficult as maybe I'm making it. But it seems like a pretty straightforward kind of thing, but I don't know how I would fix this. Because all it's doing okay, cool. know about that. Let's see if that does anything. No. Oh, whoops. Actually, I don't think that this wouldn't this wouldn't work. What? Okay. Let me go back to the drawing board. Now, on click, I wish I could just get rid of that. Okay. I would really love to just, if it is added, set this is added. Nope, that probably wouldn't be it. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be it. What I would need to do, or try, is this. Oh, whoops. Come on. There we go, that will work. Like, I would need to remove that. Yeah. And then CLG. Edit notes, just to see, like, on click, is this even doing what I want it to do? No, it's not doing it. Oh, this is a rough one. What is going on? no way. Huh. This is what I will. What I call on is added, and every time that's changed, it would do something. Like it's not doing what I need it to do. Like it says that it's designed to do it, but it's not doing it. On click. Hey, what's up, Rushy? On click. I need to do that now. On click. Yes. Now. Do that. And while it's in here, let me try this. While it's doing that, let me CLG this note ID just to make sure this is even firing off. Like, dog, how is it not? No, I'm making a note-taking app. How is it pushing in undefined though? What? Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Like, would it even... Cool. It's not reflecting anything. Now, for this... If I'm doing that... At that point... Come on, man. Why would that not be working? I'm taking this to... Because that makes no sense. Because it works completely fine. This does what it's supposed to do, but it's not firing off. Now this is stuck. Like,
A fan in Australia.
Bro, leave it on Drake. We just saw, with every album that come out, we just want to hear rapping. We just want to hear rapping. I'm not even talking about the messages or nothing like that. We want to hear rapping Drake. He does the Scary Hours 3 deluxe version, and them records ain't hit like a normal Drake project would. None of them did. They didn't chart properly. It didn't. He didn't see the reaction, and it's like, all right, I gave it to y'all, and now look, I gave you 6 straight rapping joints.
You don't look at me. I think this is a crock of shit.
You think Ice is?
I have continuously stated, not Ice, but
No, his point.
Yeah, because my response is that whole Drake shit that went on back then. Who cares about the music? My point wasn't music based. My point was dictate. Take your power, take your influence, take your money, take your love for this shit,
do something,
and dictate.
I think that the
And what he did, hold up real quick. And what he did was the same thing he always does.
Great point.
Get reactive.
He did.
So we say it's no rapping. Now you rapping. Too powerful for that.
Sure, I agree with that.
And I disagree for a different reason. I think that when he did the rapping only album, he did it in a way that, of course, that wasn't going to be commercially successful. Some of our favorite rap songs of all time with elite level rapping were still formulated like a pop song. There was still a hook and something happening. These records, he just rapped straight through.
He used to do it.
He used to do that though.
Yeah,
He used
I'm
to
saying
do it.
it's
He's giving
unfair,
us that
it's
it
unfair
works.
to say that the Scary Hours didn't work because he was rapping well. That's not true. It
No,
didn't
no.
work because there was nothing to grab onto except for to say, oh, he rapped well.
He rushed some dope raps over some dope beats, and the marriage wasn't.
It was dope, but it wasn't. It's not going to sell because there was no hooks.
It wasn't started from the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't any rap song. It was just rapping.
Gotcha.
It was I'm rapping to shut you niggas up like me who say ain't enough rapping. Yeah, but you're missing the deeper points that niggas
I want you
are
on
making.
the
That dictate point is profound.
But again, I go dictate. Okay, cool. Let me go do the
Try it
the
again.
Ibiza album as y'all.
That's still not him dictating.
How is that? Yeah. I am one of the big, if not the biggest.
Still not him dictating.
I'm gonna step way out on the
At
ledge
every
over here and
turn,
go do
That's
something different.
appealing.
At every turn, you know that the dog. You are you. You know what the world sound is. So when you go somewhere and hear this shit pop, when you go to Ibiza and hear what's going on and bring it back over here, it's not you dictating. When you go to London and hear what's going on over here and now bring it back and you pop it. When you go to Jamaica and do that, we've seen them do it. So it's still just not dictating. Please don't take this as a Drake rant. I'm off of that for 2024.
You're right.
But
I agree with that.
that's only the.
Maybe it's
I'm
more-
saying dictate. Most is saying, what are you gonna do?
Well, I think we have the answer. What I've been doing. I've been showing you since I become successful what I've been doing, what I'm gonna do.
What do y'all think of Drake's response?
I didn't see it.
He posted a Method Man clip. Got it here.
He posted a Method Man clip of him talking about what hip hop is.
It's the
caption
clothes,
was-
it's the culture, it's all that shit.
But his caption was,
What did
what
Umi
did
say?
Umi say? Referencing Umi says, of course. He says, "Don't switch up now. Let me shine my light on the world."
We talk, we walk, break dancing, rhymes, stage.
Listen, I thought that his text was more prevalent than the Method Man overdub. The text of if you know Umi says, which I know Drake knows it because Drake it is or was that purist, then yeah, what a way to put a reverse card down and say, listen, dog, you said this yourself. So why am I not allowed to shine my light on the world in the manner that I see fit?
I agree.
I think just when you become, we could move forward, but I just think when you become that big, yo, it's a real hard thing to just keep coming out with new shit. Like that dictatorship that you saying, it's very few niggas that just keep coming with something fresh,
Pushing
something new, and just making the culture shift wherever they go. You get what I'm saying? It's very few people.
But he
that
did
have
that for
done
a long time.
He did. So I just think that it's hard, yo. I think he's damned if he do and he damned if he don't.
He is.
almost.
Maybe that's when you reach that level. That's
Maybe.
exactly what
I
happened.
think that's what it is.
For sure.
And creatively, he tried to do some shit. Some niggas gonna kill him. Some niggas gonna like it.
That's life.
Yeah, I just think, and when you
it's
get
life.
to that he's at the pinnacle by himself.
For sure.
I just think that he damned if he do and he's damned if he don't. Unfortunately, or fortunately for him, he a billionaire.
I want to see his whole interview. I was cracking up. I was here for the laughs. You know what I mean? Like, that shit was funny. That's a funny way to diss someone.
And Most is intelligent. He witty.
Yeah.
Nigga compared Drake to the Roman Empire. Like, yo, you
Yeah, I want to play some of these other clips because
I think he was talking
just-
about America too.
He was.
Just becomes another kind of Unilever product.
Consumer packaged good.
A consumer packaged good.
CPG, yeah.
A CPG or the soundtrack to consumption. The exercise of consumption, which fills and solves nothing. Because it's designed to do that. It's designed to leave you feeling emptier than when you began. And that is just the facts. Now, if somebody engages in that and they get a big mansion and a tiger and, you know, some falcons as a result, it's like, okay, so what though? That's not the measure of anybody valuable.
Dog. I mean, he don't leave much room for the confusion. Drake fans, this wasn't the time for y'all to reply with the chart-topping success.
Yeah.
This conversation is not rooted in that if you're listening to him. He goes on.
You know, we've never had floor seats to this. You know, the situation in the Congo is dire. The situation in Sudan is gross. You know, like this thing of like normalizing this type of barbarity and making children subject to it. And then when you read the record of history, how like this is par for the course, you know, this is par for the course for what they do. What is known as the United States of America is a colonial settler project, almost like inherently the Massachusetts Bay Colony. All of these were corporate concerns that were chartered, funded to conquer the new world,
Yeah,
which had
manifest destiny.
already been there.
I'm so
and
glad she
to
understood
plunder it
all of
for
them.
the sake of the crown, the cross, the king, and so on, so on, so on, so on, so on, so. And they paved over it and built a parking lot and put a mall on top, and everybody just blithely goes their way.
He took his deep
that's been
example
working for
deeper with the mall.
some time now. And working is a very loosely defined term. Nonetheless, that's a king, but what's a crown to the clouds?
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, you got to leave
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yo, come on, come on.
Kingdoms
Yo,
come and go.
Kingdom's
You
coming.
know, as the Hopi chief said famously in one of his exchanges, he said, "We were told that America was the thing that we would see come and go." So this idea of permanence via brute force is just not historically supported. And if you doubt it, well, then you go to any museum of antiquity and see where all of the thugging gets the thugs.
It comes to an end. It does.
And a messy end, and it's never to their benefit. So I guess everybody who sells dope is like, nah, see, but what I'm gonna do, it's like, okay, well, you know, the dope game is cursed, and so is the dope. So good luck with that. Now,
out.
there's people who oppose at every level. There are people who are in the active, like, hand-to-hand struggle, and each one is called for what they are called for. But for people that are not called to actually having to fight in that way, then support the advancement of humanity. and the advancement of the cosmic situation that every human being is, to destroy it and to rob it of
I think you get his gist.
vitality, or to
Yeah,
try
I
to
wanna
steal
rewind
its
some
joy,
things.
even to attempt to do it, is a grave disorder. There will be punished, and the reckoning is not only coming; it is here from ends that the oppressor does not yet perceive, and the last ones to know. And by the time that they realize it, it's already too late. So I know it's heartbreaking. You should be heartbroken. That means your heart is working. You're heartbroken and it's distressing. That means that you are sane. You are a functioning individual. If you are uncomfortable and you're maladjusted to a sick society, it means that you are healthy. I am mourning for all of us, but also I didn't get bombed today.
Right.
Literally, but figuratively, we're all getting carpet bombed.
God damn.
Even the carpet bombers.
Surprised.
Oh shit.
So
surprised they let him back in.
that's the facts. Nonetheless, who will remain?
He talking.
And I'm not just talking about in flesh and blood, but in spirit. Who will remain? 20 and 50 years from now, what will people say of the people of Gaza or Philistine that they are not saying today, or that they say with bated breath, or that they're afraid to say? Or let alone what people say, what do the angels say?
All right, man.
What is
All
God
right,
saying
yo.
about what we do? Well, I believe that God is not interested in our misery. So this is a challenging time.
They think he was talking about me.
Yeah, they gotta see. I want to rewind a lot of that shit we just talked about. There wasn't no hate.
Even though it sometimes feels very attractive and sensible.
I'm cutting them off. I'm cutting them off. I'm cutting them off. If you haven't seen the interview,
I'm looking for that interview.
Yeah,
ASAP.
same.
That was basically.
That wasn't hate at all what he was doing, Drake.
He wasn't even.
That is diminishing that shit way too much to call it.
Like I don't want to take the scapegoat with the easy view, because we dealing with minds that it's not. These are different minds. This is why people like most don't do interviews, don't speak often, only speak to certain people. It's different.
This was kind of like a continuation. He just a few weeks ago he had a diatribe on like his live or something like that, where he was talking about the conflict happening in the Middle East right now with in Gaza, and he was basically saying, like, if you do not use your platform to speak up, we are not of the same ilk. I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? We cannot witness what we are witnessing. We are witnessing a genocide. We can't witness the terrors that we're seeing and still act like we are asleep at the wheel. You know what I'm saying? So this sounds like it was a continuation of that.
I would love to ask him, because I hear a lot of that. People saying, "Oh, you speak up, say something, say something." The problem that personally that I've been having is when you try to look to see what's going on, it's so much misinformation and you don't really know what the hell is going on. So, and then if somebody comes out and says, "Yo, everybody should stop killing each other," that's a problematic statement today. So it's like most people are looking at it as, okay, I don't know enough and I don't know how to find out enough. I'm going to shut up. Even if I say something that's just, damn, prayers to everybody over there. That's a problem.
All right, then we should recognize those of you that choose and opt to shut the fuck up.
Most definitely.
I don't think those people should be in the same VIP section with Yasin.
True. It's a good one.
That's true.
And this is not a conversation for the stands.
It's a good one.
This is stands can shut the fuck up in this one.
This wasn't even. Most don't even have Wi-Fi, yo. Y'all can save. Y'all can
You're not gonna see
save.
none of that shit
He
y'all
in the
talking.
woods somewhere. Y'all could save all of that chitter chatter about record
charts.
sales and charts and singles. Yeah, Drake is him. Just all of that shiny shit don't really matter when you talking to him.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a different life. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's 50 years old. Drake is what, 30 something? It's a different
37. Let's not say 30 something.
I ain't know exactly.
37.
Shine your light for the world to
saying.
Nah,
Listen.
it's fire. Fire. Like, I just think that you could go get another 55-year-old that ain't Drake, that he's talking rings around them.
Yeah.
You go get a 60-year-old that's worldly. He's talking rings around them.
Yeah. Shout out to Mose.
Shout out to Mose.
Shout out to Drake.
I can't. And shout out to Drake.
It was entertaining. It was entertaining.
I'm gonna be laughing about that for the skews got me.
That was-
I'll be laughing
that's
about
funny.
the skews for a long
That's
time.
funny. It's
That's
funny.
hilarious.
I just don't see how you could beef with that part. You know you make target slaps also. See, I'm not saying that to diminish you. That's a skill.
Yeah.
It is.
That is a
It's
skill.
difficult as hell.
Plenty of lyrical miracle niggas done went in there and tried to make a just hold on, we're going home, and it didn't work out that way. So, yeah.
And a lot of them know they did, and then shoot at the nigga that did.
But God's plan wasn't for nobody but Target.
She's
like you could see, you know, there's some validity to what he's saying because you could hear a Target record. Like fans are savvy enough today to even hear the record and be like, oh, okay, I see what that one is. And I'm not gonna take this opportunity to say that I was right about that Drake and Sexy Red record. I know y'all tried to say y'all was right because it was slapping for a little bit. It's gone, yo. It's gone. But anyway, what we got? What we got? What we got?
Shake that ass for Drake. Shake that ass for me.
That shit ain't do nothing but help a scissor set get lit for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's
man.
all it did. Let scissor shake some ass for a second.
It didn't work because she had to sit because she's pregnant, and we're gonna,
The second them niggas stop spending money on that record, I don't care what they're doing at them HBCUs. It's over. All right.
Favorite time of the day.
Hey, let's get it.
Big prize picks.
Big prize.
Big prize picks. Big prize picks.
Oh, damn, y'all sound like me.
It was a rough weekend.
Yeah, nobody hit. Nobody got paid. Nobody got paid this week.
I made a little $80.
Ice was one off.
I probably won like
Ice was one off from
Probably
hitting
won like-
hitting for 5K.
a buck and some change.
I was off. I was close on a bunch of shit.
Prize Picks is the biggest daily fantasy sports app in all of the land. Very simple, easy, and beautiful to play. All you have to do is select 2 or more players, look at their projected stat line, and pick more or less. You also have the ability to do this through multiple leagues with NBA and NFL season in play through the specials league. I give my picks every week. I've lost a lot of you guys money out there. My most humble apologies. Some of y'all I won money. If you're picking the opposite of my picks, you may have won. That's how bad I've been. But let me give you my Joe Budden Genius picks of the week. They all sound good until the game starts. Here we go. I got Christian McCaffrey for more than 88.5 rushing yards.
Okay.
I have Brock Purdy for less than 264.5 yards.
Okay. You might get that.
Stay away from that. But go ahead.
Forget you. I got Jared Goff with less than 271.5 passing yards. Listen, it's playoff football.
It is.
I looked at what all these quarterbacks were doing. It was 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. It was 220 yards, 4 touchdowns. Like, that's what was going on out there. The only one that went crazy was Baker. And even Jordan Love only ended up with like 240 yards. Somewhere
Dak had a
around
bunch
there.
of yards.
And he went crazy too, but we'll get to that. I have, what did I just say? I have Jordan Love for less than 249.5 passing yards. I have Zay Flowers for more than 51.5 receiving yards.
Not mad at that.
And I have Aaron Jones for less than 95.5 rushing yards. Those are my Joe Budden genius or not so genius picks of the week.
They don't sound too bad.
Really simple to play. Hope for a chance to win up to 25 times your money. Good luck to everyone out there.
Use that code
JBP. Please. Gentlemen.
It was a rough weekend.
Gentlemen.
We were a bunch of losers on these couches here today.
Bums, man.
Bums.
We will start with Antoine, the birthday boy himself. We'll go down and road to Ice and Park so everyone can address their losing
Kick your teams back in.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Then we'll talk a little bit of football and we'll move on gracefully.
So,
Ish, you had Dallas winning
by more than 20.
by
20.
20.
It's complete just
I'm
implosion. It was. I think it's probably the worst loss in Cowboy history.
What was the score?
A lot
We
to a
didn't
little
lose-
bit.
We didn't
The
lose
score
by
didn't
much.
matter.
We didn't lose by much, but the way the game was played was just catastrophic. I don't know what we did. We played. I say it. We play like we Hollywood, dog. We don't have no toughness. It's no physical or mental toughness at all in the team. They America's team. They believe it. It's like the Lakers of basketball. Like we just
It is.
Showtime and we believe it, and we got punched in the mouth. And when we got punched in the mouth, it was like, why you hit me? It was like that.
It was.
I think it was a shitty job on behalf of the coaches. The scheme that we had was trash. It was something that we didn't do all year, and they just took advantage of it. We looked like we was in college.
Does Mike McCarthy come back?
Yes.
Hell no.
I think you
It's
have
over.
to bring him back because he went 11-5 for 3 years in a row, something like that.
I wouldn't give a fuck what he went for 3 years in a row.
I'm bringing it back unless you can land a
Unless
Belichick
you
or
can
some
get
shit.
Belichick or Tomlin.
Harbaugh is available, and Belichick is available.
Harbaugh's meeting with the Chargers, I believe.
He already did.
Falcons.
Falcons. I take.
If Harbaugh could do that with Michigan, why would I come back with Mike McCarthy?
Let me tell you the difference. With not kids, because they're young adults in college, you have to listen to the coach. It's no egos. A lot of college coaches that exhibit success, they can't make that transition to the pros because the pros make millions of dollars and they be spoiled brats.
I think that's old ideology now because the college players make
It is
millions of
changing.
dollars.
It's changing.
Oh,
But
now.
this year was still.
They make millions.
But not everybody. You know what I'm saying?
No, my favorite storyline with y'all is I was watching that game saying, this is exactly why they kicked Mike McCarthy's fat ass out of the building.
In Green Bay?
Yes. This was their beef with him. We get however many years of Aaron Rodgers, and we get one chip. All of this regular season success for us to fold in the playoffs. Get your fat ass the fuck out of here. So to see it on the other side with Dallas, you know how I felt about y'all coaching forever. I just don't think y'all have the coaching to get where you need to go. And then maybe that game exposed that y'all don't have the talent either. But Mike McCarthy was like a deer in headlights.
It wasn't him.
He didn't know what was going on.
I think it was more.
I follow some of them
it
old
was the
retired
defense, yo.
60-year-old football players that just do the recap of replay and shit, and they just kept highlighting how Dallas all game had the linebackers way further back than they should be when you know the team is running the ball. That's a coaching thing to me.
Look,
that's a coaching thing.
But that's not him.
Especially for the thing that y'all got killed in all year, which is running backs.
Running the ball. I said it. Aaron Jones gonna kill us.
Yeah.
I said it from the rip. I wasn't even really worried about Jordan Love. I'm like, yo, we not gonna be. They could have ran the ball all day, yo. They could. He could have had 200 and something yards.
So you cool with Dak getting paid $60 million next season? You wouldn't let him go. That's my final Dallas question.
I
for you.
wouldn't let him go because who you gonna go get?
I don't even like that thinking.
Dak is a B+ quarterback in the NFL, no matter what you want to say.
I can relate.
Think about this. Dak led the league in touchdowns, which could be fleeting. Dak lowered his interceptions by a lot.
It's nothing you say to me in this instance is going to matter because Jordan Love is a rookie. And Dak is supposed to be able to outperform
Jordan
a
Love
rookie.
put up 40-something on one of the best defenses in the NFL.
Not rookie, but his first year starting as well.
Dak don't play defense. That's what that was. That was a defensive meltdown. You can't blame Dak going out. Dak didn't play the greatest. I'm not.
Dak picked it up in the fourth, but by then it wasn't no game.
Third.
Or the third. It wasn't no game. It was a blowout game by then.
It's a game if we could get two stops. It's a game if we get 2 stops.
That's still coaching to me. That's still coaching to me. What's y'all dude's name? That nigga's nice. The defensive coordinator. Dan Quinn.
So look.
Yeah, come on, man.
Look, wait. We played
No excuses.
man-to-man all season. He goes to a zone in the fucking playoffs, and they cooked us.
Those
it was a coaching meltdown.
Those games, you never come over to my house and watch it with me. Corey neither. Like, you Dallas fans, Corey was out of town at some drug convention again. But
it's a coaching meltdown.
we supposed to, come on, let me see your face.
We could have.
I text you. That's why I put you on my Instagram.
We could have.
I put you on my Instagram because I text you. I text him to talk shit.
And I said,
he started
"Watch
hitting me
this."
about the Giants.
No, I didn't.
You did. I have the text.
I said, watch this. I thought we was going to win.
But that's
I wasn't-
after you hit me about the Giants. Because you hit me about the Giants during the playoffs, I said, now we got to go to the gram.
This is the funny part.
Now I'm taking this ridicule to the gram.
All these teams, right, that didn't make the playoffs, it's like a nigga that never had a fight in their life cracking on you for getting your ass beat in the fair one.
Dog.
You never had a fight.
Dog,
Sit down and shut up.
Those people are still football fans.
I know.
Is you think I cared at the Giants? And I want to see good football.
And it's a Cowboys thing too, though. Like the Cowboys fans, the reputation that you not that fan. I'll say that. But the Cowboys fan has its reputation.
They do.
It makes people glad to see y'all fail.
Yeah, it was people out there saying that the Cowboys don't deserve to be America's team anymore. And while I understand that, I couldn't disagree more. Boy, will America soup you up. Give you some hope that there's somewhere to go out there. Only for a major letdown. Boy, that's American. Come on. Come on now. Jerry Jones looking 97 in the face. They was lighting him up. They said Jerry Jones ain't had a day this bad since they let the Ruby girl back in school.
Oh shit.
Yo.
They was lighting Jerry Jones since they desegregated things. That's how pissed off Jerry Jones was. Mike McCarthy, get your fat ass out of Green Bay. Don't even eat cheese no more, nigga. No more cheese in Dallas. He's out of there, buddy. He is gone. Anyway, enough of y'all. Then we get the ice, the Steelers.
I mean, by all intents, we shouldn't have been there.
True.
We shouldn't have been there.
Overachievers.
Yeah, we saw one.
With that being said, with it being a 21-zip game damn near in the first quarter or early second, they still managed to make a game out of it, and it wouldn't have got to that outside of 2 fluke fumbles. Like, I think had those went another way, this game looks differently. But back to your point, and I've said this quite a few times, that regular season success don't mean much under the lights.
It don't.
I'm tired of people, Mike Tomlin never had a losing season, That's you are absolutely correct, and he's an amazing coach. But what happens once we get there?
They didn't have the talent. I don't like that.
Well, we've had the talent. There's been years we've had
And they
the
won some
talent.
chips.
It was just
No,
it was just Martin Luther King's birthday.
Cool.
I mean, what's it?
Salute. They've won some chips under Tomlin.
Didn't they win one?
One.
One. Okay. They went to one.
Right after you inherited Cowher's team
And
that
they
won
went
the
to
chip.
one. And they went to one.
And went to one, lost. Ever since then, it has been a playoff drought damn near. Even when y'all were damn near top 2 ranked teams in the conference, you're putting up 40 points at home and lose. It's a continued thing, bro.
You want a new coach, Ice?
Something got to change.
Pittsburgh historically doesn't move off of a coach.
No, they
Y'all
don't.
have
And
what,
they shouldn't.
4 coaches in 70 years or some bullshit?
And they shouldn't.
And they shouldn't.
I'm asking Ice, the Steeler fan, do you want to move off of Tomlin?
I just think it might be time to bring in some fresh energy.
That don't say that you want to move off of Tomlin.
Send that energy to Dallas.
That don't say you could want to move off of Tomlin.
Fuck you talking
That's
about?
all I'm saying.
So you are
I
looking for a
salute
new
him.
coach.
I salute him. I love, hey,
Belichick
listen,
and
we
Tomlin.
keep getting there, but you got to do something when you get there, bro. At some point. And I know that sounds like I'm speaking from a position of privilege because there's teams that had a playoff drought for 30 years. I understand that. It don't feel no better when you keep getting it. No matter how you get in the door. We've seen 6, before it was a 7 seed, we've seen 6 seeds run up and win the Super Bowl, or at least get a win, get to the next round.
I like the Giants.
Yes. We've seen it happen. Y'all get to the playoffs every time and accomplish nothing. There's no point in going. And you're missing out on the fucking draft pick now.
Parks, you are my second. You and your team are my second biggest disappointment here for multiple reasons.
Okay.
The first one is y'all wasn't supposed to be in Kansas City.
We weren't. We shit the bed down the stretch, especially that Tennessee game. That really ended up fucking the whole season for us. This is what I saw as the problem, aside from the regular late season Dolphins collapses, is they built the offense under the guise of our offensive line has been shitty for a bunch of years and Tua is injury prone. Let's make every single play less than 2.5 seconds to get the ball out, which is great when it's successful, but when the teams clamp down on those short routes, they jam the receivers at the line of scrimmage, and you don't have any other option, it was stagnant and trash. And I wish they would have relied on the running game more. I don't know why they kept trying to fucking throw screen passes and shit. It was a terrible game plan, and it was disappointing. I mean, it is what it is.
I was worried about y'all when they flashed to Tyreek on the sideline looking for a jacket. I said, boy, it's cold out here.
I mean, he's used to that.
Is anyone cold?
He's from there.
Well, that's the other
he
thing.
spent 8 years.
That's
He's
the
not
other
from there.
thing that had me worried about y'all. Same with Mike McCarthy and the Packers. They know him, and all the reports after the game concerning Tyreek was, we know what he doesn't like. He doesn't like people putting their hands on him. We jammed him up. They showed the footage of Snead just being
Knocking
really
him to the ground.
physical.
Yeah.
Bodying him up.
Yeah, really physical with him. Like,
Yeah, they didn't have a good counterpunch, man. They did not have a good counterpunch.
do you think that this was just, y'all let it go by fucking off the regular season, but do you feel like y'all are built to have success in the playoffs?
I think
Like, what changes would you like to see?
I would like to see them. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not a coach, but to me, I think they need to make the offensive line more sure, especially the middle of the offensive line with a smaller quarterback. You need the guards and centers to be on point, and they were injured. We had a really good center, but he went out. We lost a couple guards. It is what it is. But they need to figure out a counterpunch for when the fast game doesn't work. You need to allow him time to move around the pocket. They say he's not mobile or athletic or anything like that, but he can move around in the pocket if you give him any type of time and don't build the whole offense on this has to be out in 2 seconds or it's done.
What owner was that threw the beer on the fan? Jacksonville, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think y'all win if y'all done ran the ball more.
I think so.
I don't know about win, but
It would have been more competitive.
And y'all was getting yards.
Yeah.
Mostert was kicking their ass.
He was.
My favorite storylines from the NBA the NFL playoffs thus far, and then we can move on off of sports. That Detroit game was electric.
It was.
For many different reasons.
Amazing game.
I love the picture of the Detroit Mount Rushmore that was running around. Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders, Big Sean, Eminem. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love just how electric the building was, knowing that you haven't had a playoff game.
Yeah.
The whole crowd singing "Lose Yourself."
Yeah.
All of that was fun.
All of that was great.
Shout out to Tanner, man.
All of Dan Campbell's speeches have aged like the finest of wine. From when his first press conference, when he took the gig, the behind the scenes where he's just talking about. I love the fact that he was a part of the winless 2008 team, him being the guy to do it. The story of the black, who's the black guy that was celebrating in the elevator? Is he the OC now? I don't know who he is now. But they told his story, how he used to be a car salesman in the 90s.
Yeah.
Then his dream was to be in the NFL. He started as like a video, some specialist, some bullshit for 10 years. His storyline, his arc, that was great to see. Matthew Stafford coming back.
Brad Holmes, Tanner updated me.
There
Holmes,
we go.
the
Thank
GM.
you so much. I love that. Tanner, I appreciate you, Brad Holmes. Yes, the
Thank you,
GM.
Brad.
The GM who puts this team together. That's the other beautiful part for me. This whole team they got from the Matthew Stafford trade.
Yeah.
They got this whole team damn near from the Matthew Stafford trade.
Big chunk of it.
And I'm able to enjoy that stat as a Matthew Stafford fan because he got his already.
That's true.
Yo, it was like a no-lose.
Yeah, everyone wanted that.
Yeah, Matt Stafford got his ring. We needed him to he hugged them niggas and was like, yo, go get it done. Go get it done. I love that Detroit game.
That was a great game.
I did. And Puka.
Man.
Puka. Yo, the chips didn't fall right for you to guide my fantasy team to where we needed to be, but you showed your ass all year as a waiver pickup for me, yo.
He's tough. I like the way he plays.
As a waiver pickup this year for me. He ain't going to drop later than round 3 next year in fantasy. He showed his ass 9 receptions, $180. Come on, man.
Yeah, you know what's so crazy?
Come on. Go Stafford.
You kind of damn near forgot they had Cooper Kupp on the team because he
Yeah.
did so good all season.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
And Cup was banged up, but still.
Cup was banged. You get what I'm
Still,
saying?
yeah, absolutely.
like, yo, fam.
Wait, and then they showed the footage from when the Rams drafted Puka. They showed them in their war room, like debating the pick and saying, we're going to love this kid. He tested poorly all around, but by our metrics of toughness and game speed, we think he's going to be a real game. They was all happy. So we knocked this one out of the park. And for him to deliver, what a story.
That's dope.
What a story, man. What else? I'm done. I'm done with football.
I just want
I
to
don't
say
have anything else I think
that
was
fucked
so
up.
amazing.
That was one last little piece.
Oh, we're not done with football.
It was fucked up with them throwing them snowballs at us like that.
Oh, we got
They do that up there. They do that.
That shit was crazy,
They
son.
did that to us last year up there.
Come on back. Hey! Here you go.
Y'all want to do picks for next
All right.
week, or you want to wait till Friday?
Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait.
Okay,
till Friday.
cool.
Some more information could come out.
Welcome back, Flip. Welcome back.
It's this pigskin ball that they be throwing. They hand it off sometimes and run it. God.
Yeah, well,
Benny Butcher
'cause he-
said leather helmets, right? Back in the days, be tough.
Yeah,
Got
that's
it.
right.
I'm
That's
learning.
true.
Thank you for telling me. He won't go home and try to learn for the gig. For the betterment of the job.
What channel is ESPN? Put it around.
I gotta shoot at you, yo. Do you have ESPN?
I do.
Okay. You got Files?
No.
Oh, I file Shane. What you got? Comcast?
No, I don't have.
You got the Fire
You
Stick?
don't have cable.
You seem like a nigga without cable.
Me neither.
I don't have cable either. I have
Yeah,
five, so.
judgmental niggas go. Ish, stop.
See what I mean about?
You still got the cable box.
Hey, see why I need you?
Right? You guys
See why
are
I need you?
elitists. You guys relate to each other because you.
I said, do you see why I need you on your birthday?
He don't
call?
know. He don't see why you need him with the, what's that again? Cashmere. What does he have on?
Ice ain't even gonna get none of this
Versace?
smoke from me because Ice Park's not neither. He been part of the no cable game.
Facts.
You two doofs.
How you calling us doofs?
Nothing about her even looked like she could load the Fire Stick.
Why do you?
She got to send it off to the Genius Bar. She go to Apple Store. Hey, can you buy this one?
Jack Sparrow, why do you feel like? Why do you feel like, Captain? That look at me, judging. Yeah, look, this is your man stuff. Judging us is helping us. Stop judging. My girl is outside making moves. She's in BMW while you hate it.
Yo, sink or swim. Sink or swim.
Nigga,
I don't want to hear all
swimming,
that.
nigga.
I listened to that last part. You oh, the leader didn't put us in position to lead.
Facts.
Shut the fuck up. Excuses or results.
No.
Mute up.
You know that.
I'm not putting nobody.
You know that though.
I'm not putting nobody in a position to lead.
You know that.
I seen a nigga with a cobra snake. He had to feed his pet. Pause. He was feeding his pet. He put a little mouse in there. Mouse in there. Swallowed that nigga. Sink or swim, nigga. You shouldn't have been put in that position.
He put the mouse in it.
Yeah. See, so he's just all he's doing is feeding his pet. But on the flip side, it's murder. It's murder.
Sometimes
it's murder.
You don't want.
It is murder.
Maybe he doesn't identify as a murderer.
That boy.
That was the greatest segue to a topic we wasn't going to.
Yeah,
but we can stay there. I don't care. Gypsy Rose does not identify as a murderer. Yep. Heard it here first from the cuckoo bitch herself. Hey, Ian, toss that interview idea out the window, buddy. I'm just going to talk about her.
I'm done streaming. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna try to finish this up and then, yeah, but I'm done streaming. So thanks for watching. Hope everyone has a good day.